Welcome to Asian Star Trend. Our channel updates hot news about Asia's most popular stars. Please subscribe and comment to help us update better videos. Miemie becomes popular when cuteness becomes the standard. Don't forget that women's lively and diverse souls are the real charm. The sweet girl effect. Is cuteness becoming a cage? Miemie's meteoric rise proves one thing: the internet still can't resist a sweet-faced darling. Her bright eyes, bubbly smile, and gentle charm have sent social media into overdrive. But beneath the glitter of her viral fame lies a pressing question: are we narrowing the definition of female appeal to just one flavor? Cute. The current obsession with baby-faced innocence has turned into a formula for success, but at what cost? When every trending star fits the same soft, girlish mold, we risk sidelining the countless other expressions of womanhood. The no-nonsense boss lady who commands a boardroom. The rebel with sharp eyeliner and a sharper wit. The quiet thinker who speaks volumes with her silence. These women are just as magnetic, just as real. It's easy to cheer for cute, but cuteness should never become a chain. True charm lies not in conforming to a single aesthetic, but in the confidence to break it. The world doesn't need more clones of the same wide-eyed sweetness. It needs fierce, flawed, funny, unpredictable women who make you think, laugh, and feel. So as we scroll and stan, let's ask, are we celebrating diversity or just dressing the same doll in different outfits? Because in the end, the most lovable kind of cute is a soul that dares to be different. Lolly queen on the rise. Is Miemie redefining cute or limiting it? In the ever-evolving world of short dramas, a new sensation has taken center stage. Miemie, affectionately dubbed the Lolly Queen. With her round doll-like face, twinkling eyes, and bouncing pigtails, she's melting hearts faster than you can say kawaii. Her sugary sweet lines, delivered in a soft, airy voice, have left netizens gasping. My health bar is empty, and this is illegal levels of cute. Her numbers don't lie. Every video racks up millions of views, while her comment sections are flooded with praise like so pretty, and I want to pinch her cheeks. Some fans even go so far as to declare, this is what girls should look like. But as Miemie rides this wave of popularity, her sudden fame also sparks a deeper conversation. Is this trend celebrating cuteness, or boxing femininity into one narrow image? Her success shines a spotlight on how powerful the sweet girl archetype can be in the attention economy, but it also raises a caution flag. Is there room for other kinds of beauty? Sharp, bold, complex? Can a woman be admired without soft filters and cartoon charm? Miemie's rise is dazzling, no doubt. But what comes next may matter more: whether audiences can love a face for more than its innocence, and whether the industry dares to show us women who are not just sweet, but strong when sweetness sells. Is cute becoming a cage for women? Let's be honest, Miemie's explosive popularity isn't all that surprising. Who doesn't love a sweet girl with a bright smile and sparkling eyes? The cute aesthetic is an undeniable crowd pleaser. But here's the catch: when cuteness becomes the golden ticket to fame, are we also quietly tightening a new set of chains around women? It's easy to celebrate the sweet girl trope: innocent, soft-spoken, endlessly adorable. It charms audiences, boosts engagement, and racks up views. But as cuteness turns into currency, it risks becoming a silent rulebook. This is what girls should be like. The danger lies not in loving the aesthetic, but in limiting ourselves to it. When only one type of femininity gets the spotlight, countless others fade into the background. Assertive, independent, edgy, intellectual. Where are their viral moments? Miemie's rise highlights the power of charm, yes, but it also raises a mirror to our collective tastes. Are we uplifting diversity in expression, or rewarding conformity wrapped in pink bows? Because if we're not careful, the sugary sweetness we adore might just leave a bitter aftertaste, especially for the women trying to be seen as they truly are, not just how we want them to look. The price of being adorable. Is society trapping women in a cute-only box? Scroll through the comments on Miemie's videos and a pattern quickly emerges: praise after praise for her baby face, her obedient vibe, her pure innocence. It's a flood of admiration, but it all flows in the same direction. And it begs the question, what if she changed? What if Miemie chopped her hair into a sharp bob and traded her frilly dresses for a tailored suit? Would she still be hailed as a goddess? Or would the applause fade the moment she stepped outside the sweet girl script? Time and again, society draws invisible lines around what women should look like. Youthful beats mature. Gentle beats fierce. Cute beats cool. Somewhere along the way, we even started equating looking adorable with being kind, as if a face could prove a heart. This obsession with one aesthetic isn't just limiting, it's quietly damaging. It teaches girls that to be loved, they must be soft. To be accepted, they must stay small. And to be praised, they must never look like they're trying too hard to lead, speak, or stand out. Miemie is talented, no doubt. But when our admiration hinges solely on her cuteness, we risk turning praise into pressure. It's time to expand our lens and ask, can we love women for being bold? For being powerful? For being real? Because beauty should never be a uniform. And cute should never be a cage beyond the princess act. Does cute have a monopoly on love? What's more troubling than the viral rise of sweet girl culture is the story it keeps telling over and over again. In her short The Dramas, Miemie often plays the fragile little princess, the kind of girl who's meant to be protected, pampered, and pitted. She pouts, she pleads, and like clockwork, someone swoops in to save her. But after enough of these sugary scenes, an unsettling question begins to surface. Are girls only lovable when they're cute? Where does that leave the women who don't fit the mold? The sharp, decisive boss who owns the boardroom. The rebellious artist with wild hair and louder opinions. The quiet loner who doesn't smile on cue. Are their stories less worthy of screen time? Is their charm too complicated to go viral? This isn't just a script problem, it's a societal one. When pop culture repeatedly tells us that softness is the golden standard of femininity, we start to absorb it without question. We teach girls that to be adored, they must be delicate. That power is unfeminine. That being cool, tough, or even just different comes at the cost of affection. Miemie's roles reflect a fantasy, sure, but fantasy shape reality. And if we're only applauding one kind of girl, we risk raising a generation that believes love must be earned through sweetness alone. But love isn't a reward for being cute. And a woman's worth isn't measured by how much she makes you want to protect her, it's in how she owns her story, whether or not it fits in a tiara. Cuteness isn't one size fits all. Why women shouldn't shrink for the spotlight. Let's not forget, real cuteness isn't mass-produced in soft filters and doll-like faces. It's not a formula, and it's certainly not a factory setting. True charm comes from something far richer, vibrant, diverse, and unapologetically alive soul. Some people adore sweet, gentle girls. Others are drawn to powerful women with razor-sharp confidence. For every fan who melts over a wide-eyed ingenue, there's another who idolizes the no-nonsense cool girl who walks like she owns the world. And that's exactly how it should be. Women were never meant to fit into a single mold. Not everyone wants to be a lolly, and no one should feel like they have to in order to be seen, liked, or algorithm approved. When social media and entertainment begin to reward only one kind of femininity, it creates a dangerous illusion that popularity depends on shrinking yourself into something softer, smaller, safer. But cuteness shouldn't come at the cost of authenticity. There's power in sweetness, yes, but there's also beauty in boldness, elegance in edge, and magnetism in mystery. When we allow women to take up space in all their forms, gentle, fierce, awkward, glamorous, we open the door to a fuller, freer kind of admiration. Because at the end of the day, the most unforgettable kind of cute isn't about how you look. It's about how brightly your soul dares to shine. Miemie's rise celebrates beauty, but are we still trapped by a new standard? Miemie's viral success is, in many ways, a celebration of aesthetic freedom. Her doll-like visuals and sugary persona have struck a chord with audiences hungry for lightness, charm, and escapism. And that's valid. Loving cute is not the problem, but here's where things get complicated, when cuteness stops being a choice and starts becoming the only answer. As more and more young women strive to match a narrow ideal, rounder eyes, softer voices, gentler gestures, we have to pause and ask, are we truly appreciating individuals, or simply consuming characters built to please? Are we falling in love with people, or with personas, instead of endlessly debating whether someone looks young enough or sounds sweet enough? Maybe the better question is, What does cute really mean to you? Is it about a baby face or a kind heart? A high-pitched giggle or an unfiltered laugh? There's nothing wrong with loving soft aesthetics. But when cute becomes a pressure instead of a preference, we risk flattening the rich, messy spectrum of real human appeal. So let's open the conversation. Comment below, what does true cuteness mean to you? Is it a look, a feeling, a spirit, and more importantly, are we appreciating authenticity, or just rewarding performance?